What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. This is a message for Pisces on placement. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into what energy may be bothering you, or what energy could be negative that's seem like it's finding its way to you. um we're just going to look at that, and we're going to look into possible solutions. Hopefully you're handling that well. But I just get the feeling that a lot of my Pisceans may be going through a tough time right now. Maybe you feel like there's a lot of negative energy finding its way towards you. I do think we had a retrograde of some sort this week, or this month, or this week, or something like that. So yeah, I've just been getting a lot of feedback. I've been looking at everything that's going on, kind of, scanning through the feed. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. What's up, everybody? Hey, James. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Pretty Hustle. Maybe there's something that has been bothering you. Pisces, if there's something that has been bothering any of you, whether you're Pisces or any other sign you're joining us, please, if you feel comfortable, put it in the chat. It only helps more of the reading to resonate with you, hopefully. Okay? But I definitely feel like some of you have been facing a lot of challenges, a lot of different things going on. Some of you have had some issues with people at work. You're having issues with people just in your friend circle. Hey, Miss D. Hey, Sea Pumpkin. Hello. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? What's this negative energy that I'm feeling with Pisces? I feel like this is just collectively. It's very subtle. Like some of you have even had disputes. Okay. Yeah, in general, just seems like the universe is battling evil. Right, Teresa. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. What's the overall energy? The Queen of Pentacles. So you're staying strong. You're staying strong with the Six of Wands, Pisces. You don't have anything to worry about. You sitting up here with the Queen of Pentacles energy and the Six of Wands. You don't have anything to worry about. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody has like a... this has nothing to do with gang affiliation. Okay? I don't talk about that, but somebody has a red bandana in their house, or maybe you wear a red bandana when you're doing yard work, or something about a red bandana. I don't know. That sounds so... It's random for some of you. Like a red bandana. Let me drink some more water, y'all. Hey, Bianca. It could be a red bandana or like a red scarf. And we got the Three of Pentacles. Yep. Whatever test, Pisces, that you are basically you're trying to pass, you're going through something. I feel like it is meant for you to stay calm, stay steadfast, and just let God work this out. Okay? Hey, DP. Because something is brewing. Somebody could be brewing coffee, by the way. Okay? Something is brewing. And I feel like it's trying to throw you off your game. Hey, Janice. It's trying to throw you off your game. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is something that there's something about you, Pisces, right now. Your energy right now is coming off so solid, and I'm hearing solidify. So there's something that's being solidified for you. This is an energy, Pisces, where you have done the work. This is a time frame where you have done the work, and now it's time for you to let the spiritual realm fight this battle for you. The only thing that's needed from you is positive energy, positive thinking, meditating, keeping yourself calm, and not giving into the temptation of fear, of feeling like you're going to be defeated, because you are protected. So whoever this may be, for some of you, somebody's trying to make you look bad. They may be trying to make you look bad in the eyes of others, or you've experienced this and it's not working, because the person that they're trying to make you, I put it like this, the way that they're trying to make you look, I feel like whoever they're talking to, they're not believing what this person is saying. Like, if this person is speaking negatively about you, Pisces, it's falling on deaf ears. So whatever they're trying to do is not going to work. This is definitely, yes, Teresa, absolutely. This is definitely your angels fighting for you. Because what it is, it feels like you have leveled up, and you could be facing like a spiritual attack. You've been trying to figure out why people in your environment have been acting weird, and even maybe it might be even family too. People been acting real strange. Because if your energy is not solid right now, the enemy can definitely be persuasive. So people that are on a high frequency are not easily influenced by this negativity. But the people that are on a low frequency are the ones that are influenced and bringing all this drama your way. Look at this. 10 of Wands. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Drama, drama, drama. What else do we have for the 6 of Wands? The 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. This energy is purposely trying to throw you off your game because you're coming up too stable. They want to throw you off your game, Pisces. I hate to tell you that. Some of you, wait a minute. If there is something that you have overcome, maybe you once were a negative person, right? There is a force that may be trying to get you to go back to thinking negative. With the 2 of Cups. And they're trying to strike you where it hits the most, and that's your emotions. Pisces, be careful. Or this is somebody very close to you trying to rev up negative emotions, or trying to get your emotions involved. What? 6 of Swords here. But I feel like you are casting this out. You're pushing it pushing it away, or you know how to pull this energy away from you. The death card, yeah. You know how to bring, or you know how to allow change. Yup. The tower in the reverse. We got the death card, that's change. And this is you not letting this person or energy, y'all, because it don't have to be a person. It could be just negative energy. What I mean, let me explain that. You ever met people that seem like you meet one person and you're like, I can't talk to them like that. And you meet somebody else with that same energy, you're like, I can't deal with anybody like that. You know? And it's just amazing. It's amazing how you feel that, and you know that. And this is what I'm feeling here. You're off to a new start, throwing away the old you, the old way you used to think, all that kind of stuff right here. But you could have energy that is trying to just corrupt that. Because in the past, Pisces, with the moon, this is you. You've always been very free spirited. You've always just wanted the best for everybody. Just hoping everything would just work out for the best. Like, no ill intentions. With the lovers in the reverse. Even if people didn't have that for you, you had it for others. With the star. Very hopeful, very wise. Pisces is the culmination of all signs, while we are more sensitive, intuitive, and spiritual of all signs. That's true. And we're the oldest sign in the zodiac as well. That's true. I'm just going to let you know, Pisces, I get why you're not dealing with certain energy. With the magician in the reverse, you don't have to explain anything to me or anybody else. I get why you're pulling away from certain people, certain places. Some of y'all don't even like to go to certain places because you feel awkward. This could be you. Maybe you had your favorite coffee shop you used to go to, and you stop going there because it feels funky. Like when you pull up in the parking lot, you're like, something don't feel right. And you leaving, going somewhere else. That just let you know it's time for change. Sometimes you got to change up your whole routine. That doesn't mean that you can avoid every negative thing. But when you are being nudged not to go somewhere or not to do something, you need to really, really search yourself. Because that could be your angels definitely trying to protect you. Okay? The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. So a lot of you have been listening to these inner voices and listening to this inner knowing, and you've been walking into more abundance. Look at that. You've been seeking guidance from a higher source with the Hierophant. And this is why you seem so powerful. Page of Swords in reverse and Nine of Swords in reverse. Yep. And maybe, just maybe, you were not as in tune with yourself as you are now. Maybe it took some time for you to get to this space of really being in tune with yourself. But I love this for you, Pisces, because what I know is that it's taking you a while to get here. With the Nine of Pentacles, here you are smiling despite the kind of drama maybe somebody want to bring, or the kind of crazy energy that seems to find its way to you. Some of you could be thinking that you ever have those days where it just seems like everything is going wrong. Like you may have an issue with plumbing. You may have an issue with a certain thing on your job. You may not feel good. Maybe your stomach hurt that day, and then you fall, and then you hurt your foot, or you know what I mean? It just seems like there'd be so many things. That's just that negative energy at bay trying to throw you off. And sometimes because there's just a thin veil between the spiritual realm and our realm where we are now in the physical, right? And you got negative energy all around trying to interfere with your status in the spiritual realm, trying to mess with things. And that's why your faith has to be strong. That's why you have to be really solid in yourself. Because those days where it feels like things are just falling to pieces, those are tests. And a lot of you are passing the test. The Temperance and the King of Swords. And from that, you're not only gaining patience, you're not only gaining more understanding, you're gaining more wisdom. So this alone is defeating the enemy. The Judgment is in the reverse. So who really cares what that negative person has to say? Who really cares? Clarify the Judgment in reverse. The Hangman is in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Who really cares what somebody may have to say? That no longer, or an energy that no longer has control over you. Maybe they did have control over your emotions one time. Or maybe the negative energy you found was surrounding you at one time until you decided to see the light in things. I'm literally seeing the sun coming out of the darkness. So you started seeing the sunrise and less darkness. The Knight of Cups. I'm hearing eagle. Eagle. Something about an eagle. Somebody's spirit animal could be an eagle. But yeah. With that Knight of Cups. So as you started believing more in yourself, other people around you start believing in you too. You started believing you deserved a lot better. You started receiving better. You started believing that anything that's sent to destroy you is only to elevate you because it's testing your patience. It's testing your faith. And so by you remaining solid, you're able to really look at it like, okay, I had a bad day yesterday, but really, was it a bad day? It's just getting me closer to what's for me. Okay, Pisces. I see you. I see you. Very philosophical at this time. Sun is in the reverse. I said something about the sun just a while ago. That's that darkness that a negative energy doesn't want you to reverse. They don't want you to have light. They want you to have the darkness. They want people to believe the worst about you. When God is only showing, 8 of Swords here, when God is committed to showing the best of you. The 9 of Wands. And keeping you protected as the High Priestess. Wow. So you know, positive and negative energy, I'll put it like this: high vibrational energy and low vibrational energy are always battling because they're trying to control the spirits here on earth. My father's spirit animal is an eagle. Wow, anniversary of his mom's passing are coming up April 5th and 9th. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Sarisa. Thank you, Bianca. Why, isn't that amazing, y'all? Isn't it something how the messages come through like that? Wow. Yeah, I very, very vivid image of an eagle. Y'all need to drink more water too. Or somebody is already starting to drink more water. Something about water. You're a water sign. Drink more water. Okay? You love being near the water. Some of you need to get to the beach. Y'all need to get near the water to help recharge. Okay? It's Eagle Eye. Wow. His nickname was Eagle Eye. That's interesting. Isn't that something? Wow. All right, Pisces, are you ready? Do you want to look into this energy around you? Are y'all ready for this? Because I'm not gonna say I'm scared. I don't live in fear. But anytime I feel like there's negativity among us like this, it's pretty powerful for me. So let me get some Palo Santo, okay? And I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. Let's see. Hey, Miss Pisces. Thank you, Teresa. I started this live over, but yes, I'm OT right now with my son, so-called boyfriend. With my so-called boyfriend, and he started acting weird last night for literally no reason. He's trying his hardest to trigger me emotionally. Yeah, yeah, it's some crazy stuff going on, y'all. So let me do a little cleansing here. Hopefully this will help all of us. And y'all know I rarely cleanse because I try my best not to be around crazy energy like that. But you know, sometimes the crazy will find you, right? Sometimes the crazy will find you. Okay. Sometimes the crazy will find you. Okay. Cards here. Okay. Here we go. What's going on around Pisces? Let's look into this negative energy, y'all. Let's just, I mean, you know. Let's look into this negative energy for Pisces. Somebody just doesn't want you to thrive. I'm hearing roadblocks. Some of you could be driving. Somebody could be driving and you have had to turn around because of a roadblock, or somebody could be trying to cause a roadblock. What's the overall energy here? Oh, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody sees you just too powerful. Somebody views you as being way too powerful. It's like they're literally trying to chip the paint. Chip the paint. I'm hearing chip paint. Some of you could be painting your house or a room in your house. Clarify the Emperor. Why do they have an issue with Pisces being an emperor or an empress? Why do they have an issue with this? The Four of Cups. Because you're not trying to, you're not giving in to temptation. Look at this. You have everything that you need. You got the Three of Cups right here. You don't really need, I mean, you're always open to getting new cups. And being, making new friends and making new memories. But you don't need a certain kind of cup that's going to cause you more pain. It's going to cause you more confusion, more anxiety. So Pisces, basically, this is a person or energy in the physical or the spiritual that kind of wants to cling on to your energy because you're not in this sense of lack. Some of you could have felt like maybe months or years ago, it was like you were lacking something. When you let go of that mentality, that lack mentality, all kinds of doors started opening up for you. Hey, Krista. I mean, that is interesting, Teresa. Thank you for sharing, Krista. Hey, hey, Mink. And Teresa makes up a valid point. Why go left when you can go right? Why go left when you can go right? Only time you should turn towards something negative is to look at it and review the lesson so you don't have to keep repeating the lesson. That's the only time you should think about going the wrong way, just to look. You don't have to walk down that way, but just take a look. So this person or energy, they just, basically you're still you, but you're not who you used to be. With the Seven of Pentacles here, you've grown, you've changed. You don't need that validation from anybody anymore. Pisces, this is major for you. And what's concerning is with the Hierophant here in the reverse, this is a person that probably wanted to make an impression on you for some reason. Give me more on that Hierophant here. I'm hearing hellfire. Wow. So this person gave y'all a lot of HELL, didn't they? Or this energy, this negative energy that seems like it finds you from time to time, it gives you a lot of HELL. This could be where you start feeling your downward spiral, where there may be days where you're tempted to feel depressed. There may be days where your anxiety seems to be attacking you. There may be days where you start thinking about everything that you lost and not really looking at what you've gained. Like, some crazy stuff like that. With the Two of Wands in the reverse. Literally, when this happens, it is HELL for you. Or if this is a person, they cause you a lot of unnecessary HELL for no reason. And this person's nickname, according to you, could be Hellfire. We got the High Priestess here. Yeah. Because you're coming from a place of peace. You're coming from a place of understanding. Maybe you tried to be understanding to this energy, but nothing makes sense. It's like, why attack a person that's not bothering you? Why attack a high vibe that's not bothering you? That's the problem, Pisces. You're high vibrational all on your own. With the Five of Swords. You know how to remove yourself from situations that you don't need to be a part of. Three of Cups in the reverse. Remember we talked about that Three of Cups? And the Sun. You know how to walk away. Even if the cup looks tempting, you know how to just say, no, that's not for me. I'm all right. Even if that person is good looking, even if, it could be anything going on. But you know how to say, no, that's okay. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. You know how to get yourself out of that. Like they say, everything that look good, smell good, taste good doesn't mean it's good for you. Okay? With the Two of Swords here in the reverse. And you've come to terms with that. Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. You've come to terms with that. That's how you've been able to move forward. And you're in this Queen of Pentacle energy here. The Magician is in the reverse. Why is the Magician in reverse for this person or negative energy? Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Where you're headed right now, Pisces, there is no room for negativity. You can't have what you've been walking towards if you take a break and walk towards something negative. You can't afford to do that. You can't afford to lose your peace right now just to take in negativity. It's going to cost you too much. And remember, a person that doesn't have anything, and I don't mean that they're not valuable. I mean, if they are not operating from a place of peace or high vibration, and when they are not operating like that, they can cost you your peace and your high vibration. So a person that doesn't have anything can cost you everything. Because they have yet to discover their value. They have yet to discover how good it feels to be high vibrational. So they can come into your life and take away your high vibe. If you're not sharp. King of Swords is here in the reverse. We got the Five of Cups and we got the Six of Swords in reverse. Yep. So yeah, it may make you sad. It may make you angry. Because all you want is for things to go right. But when people are committed to going left with the Five of Wands, Pisces, you got to protect you. What is this person's main issue with Pisces? Or energy? What's the main issue here? For a lot of you, it feels like it's control. King of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Wands. Yep, it's control. It's emotional control. Somebody wants to trigger you. Or negative influences want to trigger you. I feel like this is some retrograde stuff here. Wanting you to keep reliving bad situations to throw you off. Somebody's name begins with a W. Somebody's name begins with a W. So with the Ace of Cups here, I'm hearing, what are you grateful for? Let's see. We're on the Ace of Cups. The Page of Swords. And the Ten of Wands. Pisces, you could be feeling remarkably grateful for just where you are right now. You don't know what's ahead. None of us do. But you could just be grateful for how you feel right now. Cuz you're in a space of abundance here with the Ace of Cups and with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands. You know what it feels like to not really have trust in anything and not have trust in yourself. And you also know how it feels like to be burdened. And why would you want to go back to that? Whether it's your own way of thinking or somebody's influence of having you in this state of being burdened and feeling like you didn't have the control over your emotions, you know? Let me see if there's anything this person would like to. Is there anything this person would like to say? Let me pull the oracle here. If this is a person for some of you, like I said, a lot of you it could just be the energy. Is there anything that, if this is a person for you, that would like to say on one of the main things they think about? Exit plan. Someone wants out, but they aren't making a move yet. Be prepared for sudden changes. Okay. What is that pertaining to? Clarify exit plan. Clarify exit plan. Reaching. You are trying to connect, but love eludes you. Stepping out of your comfort zone will help. So this person could be reaching you, or let's see, what are they reaching? Childish. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're not winning. They're not winning, and they want to win. They want to be able to control you emotionally. They want to be able to throw you off of your game. They want to throw you out of feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. They don't want you to have this kind of strength. They don't want you to feel confident and happy and all this stuff. Ruins. This card says ruins. It says things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. Absolutely. So they want you to be in the ruins. They don't want you to negative energy or a negative person. They don't want you to have what it is that you have, but you got to remain distant from this. The distant cards. It says so far away physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion. No, you don't want to rekindle the passion. You are distant for a reason, Pisces. Protect yourself. Facing it. It says you know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. And this is always been the kind of person that you are. And when you feel like something is off, you don't mind separating from it. You know? Which leads me to this last card here. Look at this. Big old snake. It says tempted. It says if you are considering going astray, why not just opt out? It will be better in the long run. Yeah. So you don't meet this snake. Get away from negative energy. And feel like that's what has happened here. This is what they don't like. They want to trigger your emotion. This is crazy. But you being a Pisces, if I can trigger your emotions, they feel like they got you because they know you're an emotional creature. Emotional zodiac. If I can trigger Pisces emotions, then I know I got them. They're going to always care about what I say, always care about how I feel. If I'm doing wrong, they're not going to pay attention to that because they're going to be so caught up in their emotions for me. This could be, in other words, this could be if this is a person, not just negative energy, this could be a person that will tell you all about their life and will try to get you in their corner to be able to control you emotionally. So they can trigger you whenever they feel like it. Let me tell you about my life story and how hard my life has been. And for me to control you, I'm going to keep right on talking about certain things so I feel like I have you in my corner. And Pisces, you're just doing your own thing. It's not going to work for you. Guilty, many flames. It says there's lying or cheating going on, maybe both. It may take a confrontation to come clean. Yeah. Many flames. It could take many tries to find the right one. Take a break, you need to, and don't give up. It may take a lot of time for you to think about certain things, but don't give in to temptation. Yes, if you were wondering, was this person doing dirty stuff? Yeah, if it was a person. Yes, they were trying to manipulate you emotionally to keep you in the palm of their hand or at their grasp or at their disposal. But you have to always be careful, because when this person feels like they got you, that's when they're going to try to dive in and destroy you. And then guess what? You've been so close to them that it's going to be very hard for other people to believe that this person has done you wrong. See, Pisces, I love the way you move, because you can talk to anybody, but you are always cautious of everybody. Even your closest friends and family, you still look out the corner of your eye a little bit. You're like, wait a minute. Are you telling the truth? That's what I'm getting here about you. Don't change that about yourself. I'm not telling you not to trust people, but go with your gut. Go with your gut. Is there anything else here? Four of Wands and the Strength. Yeah, you're moving towards great things, Pisces. Anything about this person moving forward? Anything Pisces need to know? The Page of Wands here. Person's going to realize something. What are they going to realize? Nine of Swords, that they were wrong. And they're going to have to live with this. We got the Fool, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. They're going to have to realize and recognize that they got to live with this. And this could be a great lesson for them. And like I said, if this is not a person, if you felt like it is a spiritual attack, the enemy is going to recognize that they can't touch you. I'm not saying you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. But what I'm saying is the negative energy through people, through the spiritual realm, going to realize and recognize that your faith is too strong and that you have leveled up in your spiritual awareness. I say keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure you like the video and please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live, further messages of the readings and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the live stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great, great day. Remember, you are worth it always. Take care of yourself. And, yeah, we'll be back, okay? Have a good one, y'all. Bye.